All right, hello y'all. Um, Doing something a little bit different this time around too. I'm experimenting. I got my little cloth out this time because my desk is a mess. But I wanted to come back and look at the cards again. I'm gonna use the Lenormand cards, I guess, to start off with, and if I feel the urge to, I will use maybe some oracle cards and maybe a tarot deck. But I don't intend to spend a ton of time on this. But I'm going to take a look at this election yet again because it ain't over. um, at Elon Musk. I will tell my own personal story about my voting experience this year and how I actually had to go to the polls twice to attempt to vote because I voted early and I recently changed my voter registration. I updated my voter registration from one state to another to the one that I'm currently in. And there ended up being something wrong. I can't remember exactly what they said it was for why I couldn't vote the first day. I just remember that I went up there the first day and they said they couldn't find me at the computer, even though I was able to look on my state's website and find my information. They said they couldn't find me. And so they made some phone calls, but then the phones went down, and it was just a bunch of craziness. And so I came back the following day to vote. We had to go through the whole process again, and then I think the ballot that I ended up filling out was a provisional ballot. I know that provisional ballots are counted later on, but still, when I look at my voter record online, it still hasn't been updated with anything to say that I voted. And so I figure, I can't be the only one that's got a crazy voting story like that. And now, with all the talk about, Elon's potential involvement in there being voter fraud or rigged elections or whatever, I said, well, hell, let me look and see what I see, you know. So before I get started with pulling the cards, I'm going to use a Lenormand, which is why I have the camera pointed at my desk instead of at me, because I feel like it's easier for me to explain because Lenormand is read a little bit differently than tarot is. And so I suggest you cleanse and protect yourself while you observe this reading as I am cleansing my space, my little Florida water. Call it my holy water. And I'm going to do just a 9 card spread. I'm going to use the man card in the middle as a significator. And then we're just going to read what all falls around the man card. So the man represents Elon here. And then we'll see what we see. What does Elon, what is Elon's involvement in this election? What did he do? If he did anything. Hmm. He did a lot. I will say that. He did a lot. So here in the middle, we got the man, right? Now on the top row, we have the house. The house. the garden, and the anchor, which I don't know if this flipped or not. I guess I'll find out when I go back and watch the video. Um, Crossroads is behind him. In front of him is the stork. And on the bottom row, we have the ring, the boat, and the mountain. Now the house, it represents home, stability, security, comfort. Home is what you know, right? Community, garden. I'm saying community because that's what the garden represents. The garden represents community, friends. It could be popularity. It could be an event. It could be a performance. You think of a garden. That's where people go to meet. Um, things happen in gardens. Things grow in gardens, right? So, and then the anchor, which represents being anchored or being secure, stable. It could also represent achievement, foundations, resilience, faith. Then 22, right here we have crossroads, which is about making decisions, choices. Then, we got the man, which, the man is a man. Stork, it's something new. Many of us come to associate storks with babies, because of the old wives' tale, I guess you would call it. But it's bringing something new, transition, new things, basically. New opportunities. Also, just a sense of gracefulness. I think storks are supposed to be graceful birds. The ring represents commitment, contracts, marriage, long-term things or promises. For the boat, we have travel, transitions, and then mountain, number 21, is challenges. And sometimes these things can be literal, like this could be an actual boat, this could be an actual ring, this could be actual house, So here's what I see, or what I think I see anyway. By the way, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I don't know anything. This is me just reading off some cards and coming up with, some more conspiracy theories, basically. So around this man here, I see a lot of security, long-term things, right? So, and I say that because we got the house, the anchor, and the ring here. These are all representative of things that are not going anywhere, right? If you're at home, you're gonna stay at home. Home is home. Home is where you run press. Okay, that's what they said on Lion King, right? So Elon himself, at a minimum for himself, he has secured his position in one of the highest places where you could be, right? Never mind the fact that he's one of the richest people on the planet. But now he is one of the most powerful because he has aligned himself with the presidency. Talk about a supervillain. That's a little scary now that I'm saying that out loud. But yeah, so he has created this sense of security for himself. This is somebody, he has made his fortune. I think he came from it. I don't know Elon's backstory, but I believe he came from money. And he made even more money in like tech. And even though I do not own a Tesla, I have used his products over the years. You know, if you got a PayPal account, I believe Elon either created PayPal or he's associated with it in some sort of way. You know, I've had my PayPal account for years, for about 20 years at this point. You know, and now with Twitter, I still have a Twitter account, or X. You know, it's Twitter. I still have my Twitter account because I had it before he was the owner. But Elon is a part of many of our lives and our day-to-day lives just by way of that, you know, let alone if if you happen to own one of his vehicles, you know. But he has definitely secured himself as being one of the most powerful people in the world, regardless of whether it turns out, you know, his involvement in this is actually on some fraudulent level stuff or not. Because even if it turns out to be fraud, like, you think that he's going to go to jail for? I kind of doubt it. You think there's going to be any real repercussions for his alleged involvement if he was involved? I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in that. I don't have a lot of faith in that at all. So, behind Elon here, behind the man, is the crossroads card. So, this is decision making, right? He made a choice to do something. The crossroads card comes in between the house and the ring. So, this choice, say, which way is he going to go to secure whatever it is that he's trying to secure, or to keep secure whatever it is that he is trying to keep secure. Above Elon, we have the garden card. Let me back up a little bit because, child, over here pulling my cloth down. Anyway, above Elon, we got the garden card, which is community or popularity or just people surrounding him, right? And then below him is the boat, which represents travel or transition. Sometimes it could be a goodbye. I don't know if this is people saying goodbye to Elon or Elon saying goodbye to a certain group of people or trying to transition somebody out. Or if he is being phased out. I don't think he is being phased out. I don't think Elon is going anywhere. It is interesting. In front of Elon, we got these new opportunities right here, which is represented by the stork. So, just reading the cards in the middle, we see that he made a choice. He made a choice to bring in something or someone new, to bring in a new opportunity. Now, does that look like voter fraud? I don't know. Because we're talking about something, a home, a stable home, a community, and a foundation or job or new opportunity, right? All these new opportunities and commitments. It's like you made a commitment to this new opportunity. Now, I've just been looking at headlines. I haven't read any articles about this because I ain't gonna stress myself out that much over this. But based on the headlines that I've seen, Elon has been elected or nominated for some position in Donald Trump's administration for this upcoming presidency. So this could be the new house, the anchor, the commitment that these cards are referring to. But what gets me is this crossroads card, because this there was a choice that he made, and I'm not just talking about the fact that he wanted to align himself with Donald Trump. There was a choice that he made to bring about this new opportunity, or this this baby. Basically, every time I see the story, I think of babies, and like I said, babies represent something new, something being born, right, with new opportunity, a new life. So a choice that he made brought about this newness. Is he going diagonal this way? We got the anchor, which is again foundation, and then we got the ring, which is commitment. If he did interfere with this election by way of, if he tampered with the votes in any sort of way, it was to help himself only. It wasn't to. It wasn't because he likes Donald Trump so much. It's to further his own agenda. You see, when I see the garden card, the community card, and the boat, which is about travels or saying goodbye or transitioning, I'm thinking like alienation. It's like, who did you betray? Who did you stab in the back? Because these two together, garden, community, farewell, like literally goodbye to a community, or community saying goodbye. So like, what did you do? And then we got the house. Going this way, we got the house and then the mountain. So, what is stable right here is now going to face some challenges. So, for his house, or for a house, whatever the house may represent, whatever this supposedly stable, this home, I mean, this house could be the United States for all I know, but a choice was made for, some sort of commitment, which, I mean, since we're on the topic of the election here, we are entering into a new marriage, at least for the next 4 years, with somebody that we was in a marriage with before. So you could almost say that, if the house were to represent the United States, that the House made a decision to commit to, as far as we know, Donald Trump, because, again, as far as I know, there's not going to be any recounts, even though I know in my prediction video I had predicted Kamala Harris winning the presidency. In my last prediction video I did. I still don't, I mean, I know I was wrong about the prediction part. Now, other parts of the video, I'm still standing on business. But part of me still feels like, that wasn't supposed to happen that way. I'm not going to go too far off into the deep end where that's concerned, but I'm just wanting to put that out there. I don't think it was supposed to happen that way. I really don't. Anyway, but because of this commitment, this new thing, this marriage, is going to transition into some challenges. I don't think this marriage is saying goodbye to challenges. No, and just for the simple fact of, it's common sense and living. Challenges never go anywhere. They might change, but they never disappear. But whatever influence that Elon Musk had or has in this election, it is purely self-serving. It's not because he really likes Donald Trump that way, or because he believes in his policies or anything of that nature. It's for his own bottom line. He's saying F the community, basically. Now, who is the community? Maybe the community is the House. because, like I said, the house now has challenges that it didn't have before, as if the house didn't already have enough damn challenges, but now it's gonna have even more. But yeah, this garden card and the boat. This is a community transition or community farewell. It Yeah, I don't know what he did. I'm not picking up on what exactly he did. I just know that he did something. I don't know. Maybe I will pull out the tarot for this because I'm. Because now the wheels are turning in my head. About what this could be. The house again. Coffin. That's nice. Clouds. Clover. Mountain. Anchor. Garden. The moon. Whatever he did. All right, the clouds is about fogginess, miscommunication, secrets perhaps. There's a lack of clarity. There's clouds all over the place. And then we just got through talking about the mountains and the house. The moon is kind of like the moon in tarot. There's It could be intuition. It could also be secrets, things done at night, pretty much. And then we just had the garden card, and we just had the anchor card. Maybe I need to reshuffle. Maybe I need to shuffle some more. The clover is about luck and opportunity or positive change. And then the coffin, which I think is pretty self-explanatory, but it's death or transition or things coming to an end. So in this first column with the clouds, the moon, and death, I think that's quite obvious that there are some secrets. There are some secrets. Dare I say, these are secrets that will be taken to the grave. It might be. Top row is about miscommunication or fogginess or intentional fogginess, perhaps. They're creating challenges within the house, and if the house is still, if this card still represents the United States, which I don't know, maybe I'll switch these cards just so I can get another view of this. But if the house represents the United States, then yeah, there are some secrets or there's some cloudy things. Things are not clear, basically. Um, Leading the challenges, and not all the challenges are clear concerning the house. Now, this last column is slightly more optimistic, maybe. That the house, the garden, and the clover, this puts me in the mind of maybe one of the parties, Democrat or Republican, or anybody else. You decide, but you have the house and the garden, a community of people who have a good opportunity or something, or who have an opportunity, whether or not it's good, or again, that's up for debate. But interesting. It's like all these secrets and challenges on the house, but it's going to lead to something, a different outcome potentially. I don't know. I'm just talking. I ain't making no predictions. I'm just talking. And then, did I say this down here at the bottom row that a death or an ending, something coming to an ending, is oh shit. Oh, excuse me. Hmm. Child. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wait a minute. Anyway, I'm not gonna say what just came to my mind, but anyway, this death or this ending or this transition is going to lead to another opportunity, another solid opportunity that will turn out to be positive or what have you. Anyway, but this is about Elon. At least I thought it was anyway. But this is Elon, supposed to be. And behind Elon, we got the moon, secrets. What was behind him before? I don't remember. I forgot just that fast. Anyway, behind him is the moon, which is could be intuition, but I'm gonna say secrets in this case because we also got the clouds up here. And then we got the garden, which is community. So I could say this is a secret community that is around him. Could be, could be not. Who's to say? So if we look this way, there's the house, the home, the place of security, stability, potentially coming to an end or a major transition. We could say that these secrets going this way could end up being a good opportunity for somebody else, or maybe for this man. That the secrets of this man lead to opportunities for somebody. This is interesting now, especially this bottom row right here. I got some ideas. I ain't gonna say them all, but I got some ideas for what that could mean. Challenges and challenges with this foundation, or challenges leading to this foundation or this secure thing, or this thing that's supposed to be secure. Interesting. That is very interesting. Where's yeah? I'm gonna use that house card right there. I'm gonna leave the people cards out. I'm gonna use this house, and we're just gonna get a. Can I get just a look, a vibe, a peek into just America at large, collectively? The house is America, just on the same page. Garden, moon, mountain, dog. Interesting. Key, rider, sun, and mice. Okay, this is interesting. And so we know what the mountain is. The key it represent answers or unlocking things. That's what we think of the key, right? So it's the answer to things, like a key to a door. The key that unlocks the door. This key is the answer to opening the door, right? It's the answer. So then we got the garden. Then mice. This is a pest, and this is talking about things being eaten away at. So like how the mice are eating away at the apples on this picture. It's a pest, it's loss, it's a negative thing. And then we got the sun, which is about being hopeful, or it could also be seen as things being out in the open, but it's generally a progress, a positive card. And we got the moon and the rider, which represents quick action. Could also represent fast news. It could be passion. But generally, whatever it is, it's something that's happening very quickly. And then the dog, which could be an actual dog, but generally it's loyalty, represents loyalty and friendship, things like that. Devotion. So whatever this challenge is, whatever this challenge is the answer for this community, this group of people. This challenge just brought about a sense of loss. It's technically a secret. Technically a secret. But this secret, or this thing that's in the night, news of it is spreading quickly. Amongst those who are loyal, potentially. Like there's something eating away at the house, right? There's a potential loss at the house, but there's new opportunity there, or progress, some kind of progress. So like this loss will result in the progress. I feel like I'm speaking very cryptically, but I hope you get my gist here of what I'm trying to say. I hope that what I'm saying is making sense. It's like this community of people has hope. Like they're going to see a brighter day, basically. And so they're staying loyal and friendly. So in my head, what I have is this peaceful transfer of power that's happening, or that's supposed to be happening right now. This display of peace. Even though, if I remember correctly, in 2020, this didn't happen when Joe Biden was elected. If I remember correctly, Donald Trump never conceded. They never met up at the White House to peacefully transition the power. If I remember correctly, there was a whole riot that happened at the Capitol in January following the election. So, this is all very very interesting. And see, and stuff like this is the reason why I continue to believe that my prediction as far as who would win the election was not wrong. I mean, obviously, as it stands right now, it was, but I mean, I got some ideas of what could happen between now and Inauguration Day. I'm not going to say them out loud. I got some ideas that would cause there to be a change, but we still going with, you know, I mean, I don't live in the land of Delulu, so kind of wish I did, but we're still going to go with, um, you know, he's going to be inaugurated, and there's that. And honestly, I'm not that passionate about either candidate, or you know, so I just want to put that out there. Um, I'm not exactly a Donald Trump fan, but you know, Kamala doesn't have my heart either. So, I mean, regardless of who I voted for, I honestly believe that they put whoever they want to put in office. And so I vote mainly just out of principle, not because I really think that my vote is going to make that much of a difference. I vote because my ancestors could not. I vote because there are people who marched so that I could have the option to say whether or not I wanted to vote. You know, just, and that's it. You know, I think my local elections make more of a difference than this federal stuff. Anyway, but yeah, you know, this is loss. This is the house, so somebody lost the house, but it's going to turn out to be different. This community of people is going to find some ray of sunshine, some sense of hope, and that whatever the challenge is, whatever this, you know, proverbial mountain is the key. So whatever, hypothetically speaking, whatever whatever the thing was that caused this loss, it's going to come to light. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a secret that's going to come out. And it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen fast. Now, when, I don't know. But I mean, it's conspiracy theories floating around out there, and I'm pretty sure if you happen to be watching this, then you already know what some of the conspiracy theories are. So I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but yeah. So I can't say for sure what Elon did. I just know that he did something, and whatever it was out of his own self interest. You know, he really is trying to take over the world. And see, in this case, you know, no, it's not the policymaker who has the real power. I mean, this is literally like, you know, a villain. I don't want to say the villain origin story, but it's definitely what you hear in all the movies. I'm gonna use these oracle cards and see what I see. But it's literally what you hear in all the movies when the bad guys talking and giving his motive for why he did what he did. Like, he just wants all the power. So, like, no, the power doesn't lie with the policymakers. You know, the power lies with the guy who has literally all the money in the world. I don't know if he's the richest person in the world, but hell, he got to be in the top 5, top 10. Some, you know, he's up there. He has more money than 99% of the world. I mean, y'all only think he's in the top 1% of the 1%. Like, so now we've given him political power as well. What kind of shit is that? Like, goodness gracious, we gotta do better, y'all. We got Elon Musk about to take it. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm just a little old me though. I'm not a politician, so let me just shuffle my cards and hush. No, what I think is right or not. Just read the cards. I have more fear of Elon Musk being in the White House in any capacity than I do of Donald Trump. Because I think I don't know. Especially all these little robots and like, I've seen this movie before. I've seen this movie before, and it didn't end well. I've seen this movie a few times. Where's the question that I don't know. I'm just going to pull cards. We're going to see. Evidence. Sweetheart. I don't read reversals with these cards either, so just disturbance. Nice. Apology. Profession. Inducement. Friendship. See, there go that death card again, child. Oof. So the way I read this, evidence and profession, or evidence comes above profession, or profession falls below evidence. One of the key words on this evidence card is investigation. I don't know if there will be one. Because again, like I said, they're going to do what they want to do. Oh, here at the bottom of the deck is commitment. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, the people, they're going to do what they want to do. I see the sweetheart card and I think of just, just commitment, or two people who are together in this committed thing, right? This committed relationship. But, we follow this by disturbance, the disturbance card. And this is, for one of the keywords is supernatural. So I'm pretty sure there's some witches or somebody that's doing some magic on their behalf. Or there's some ritualistic stuff happening too. But evidence and sweetheart and disturbance. This is not a positive, happy relationship. I feel like somebody might end up telling on themselves. Now who? I don't know. And see again, the friendship card, this is people working together. So these are very, oh shit. And then the inducement card, this is bribery. Well, somebody's being paid for sure. Somebody's being paid off. And this is, we know that, no man is an island, right? And that Elon, whatever Elon does, he's not doing it by himself. There are people. I don't know, maybe there'll be a whistleblower or something. I don't know. But if this is a relationship, this friendship is coming to an end, or if there is a whistleblower, if they'll come to an end. Or if this is the end of somebody else. Let me see. Withdrawal, trap, coach. See, one of the keywords on the coach is obedience and knowledge And then marriage, which again is like a commitment, a very strong commitment. Hmm. I say withdrawal is pulling out or rejection of something. So like there's proof. Then expertise is one of the keywords for the profession cards. Like there's proof of this. Let's see, bribery comes next to the friendship card. Somebody's paid off. Somebody got paid off, Chad. Yeah, somebody got paid off. So a lot of money went behind whatever the hell he did, which is to be expected. But I mean, I wouldn't expect him to not pull out all the stops. Oh, mm, okay. Well, let me actually ask a question this time instead of me just pulling cards. I want to repeat the question. How, if Elon was involved in the election in terms of voting, how was he involved? Sweet dream, overload, natural disaster. Gluttony. I'm not feeling very good about this. Real estate, which is equal to wealth. A mega project is one of the key words on this card. Real estate. Vow, which is vow, commitment. Justice. Okay, so this is acceptance. Schedule, which is in reference to organization or maintenance. Plans. Libation, which is in regards to prayer, religion. Let me pull out these prayer cards and stuff. Relaxation. And then mask. Final card. I asked about Elon's involvement here. Hey, everything's not okay. Or no. Oh, I see. I see. He made a promise that everything would be okay. Oh, he did that shit. Allegedly. Allegedly. Again, this is hypothetically, this is talking points. Talking points, okay? I think he made a promise to make sure that everything would come out in a way that was favorable to the president elect. I think that's what that is. Mega project, real estate, wealth. I mean, our president elect, he made his. I mean, well, he came from money, but he went on to make more money doing what? Real estate. He made a promise to quote unquote balance the scales, that everything will be okay. Not only to balance the scales as far as his election was concerned, but also in terms of his legal troubles, you know, because we know that's one of the first things that the news began to report on the day after the election was what would become of his of Trump's convictions. And there's a very, very strong possibility that all of those convictions will be overturned. So I'm asking the question, what role did Elon play in this election? I think sweet dreams, overload, natural disaster. I think what he did was yeah, he, he did whatever they said he did. Whatever the conspiracy said that he did. Or they said the conspiracies that I've heard and the one that I have myself about there being potential interference with the voting. I think that's a very strong possibility. Again, I don't think there will be anything done about it, but I think, you know, I don't know. I can't say if that is true, if there would be anything done about it. I don't know that. But I just think that he was just like, no, y'all, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I got this. That's literally what this spread is saying to me. No, relax, 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 relax. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Everything is going to be A-okay. It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. I will organize. I will handle it. I will plan this. I got it. It's a lot of lies. It's a lot of lies around this. So I'm gonna leave it at that, honey. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Hold on. What can, what is, what is the current energy, or what can we expect? What is it looking like in terms of what might happen with Donald Trump between now and Inauguration Day? I hope that question was clear. What can we expect? What do we need to prepare for? What do we need to know as far as between now and Inauguration Day 2025? What can we expect from Donald Trump? What can we expect for Donald Trump? There was a lot of questions, but I hope we can get a clear answer. Stress. Nice. Evidence. Okay. Blessing. Okay. Profession. Gain. Real estate. Friendship. Relaxation. Did I not shuffle these cards good enough? Hesitation. Accident. Idea. And triumph. No, this might not turn out the way. I don't think it's just gonna be bad. Stress. I think he's still stressed about something. I think he's still stressed about something, but Is this triumph on his behalf or say fright, marionette, eternal love, family? What is happening here? Confinement. This makes me think about his Donald Trump's family and how it is being said that his family won't be as involved this time around. See, dictatorship though comes on this marionette card. Ain't that what we afraid of? What some of us, anyway, some people are afraid of. I'm gonna use these playing cards real quick though, because I feel like this is my OG deck right here, my old faithful. The first deck I ever learned to read was playing cards, and so still got my little notes on here. What can we expect for Donald Trump between now and Inauguration Day? Setback at work or surprise. That's the 7 of diamonds. 6 of diamonds, problems in communication. Problems in second marriage. This will be the second marriage, right? The second term. Unfaithful departures, difficult partnership. That's the 3 of spades. And then the 10 of diamonds, which is generally success and money and travel, positive change. I don't know. This energy is very confusing. I won't lie. Or maybe it's not that confusing. Maybe. See, I don't want to get nobody's hopes up and say that, oh, he's going to be out of here. And then, oh, by some miracle, Kamala's in there. But, okay, so we got a young person. The Jack of Spades is young. Generally kind of negative energy. Maybe a little gossipy. Very unruly. This young, unruly energy right here. Possibly a male. And then the 5 of clubs, which is new activity or new friends. This is a successful marriage. That's what it indicates, successful marriage. Help comes from somewhere. The ace of spades, which I'm thinking of the tarot. It's like an ace of swords, which is new obstacles or new hurdles. 8 of hearts, visits, invitation. Hmm. And the 10 of hearts is good luck and success, happiness. Then the Joker, this is a fresh new start. This is a risk, new development. It's the Joker. Expansion of the 3 of hearts is to be cautious. And one more is the 6 of clubs, which is about business success and help, communication. This is interesting because it starts off one way and it ends a different way, which is what these cards up here did too. But I don't know what the change is going to be. I have no idea. I don't. I'm gonna just say I don't know. I got some. I got some ideas. I do got some ideas. I ain't gonna say I have no idea because I do. I got some ideas, but I say I don't want to get too far off the deep end into talking about stuff that Even though this confinement card comes up, I don't think this is jail. could be, but I don't think it's jail. This is him being caught up in something else. And this is something that he is afraid of. Like, this man doesn't, it as unhinged as he is, as unhinged as he is on his own, and he is also extremely powerful. He is very, very, very powerful person. He is still not the, he ain't the big dog. He ain't the big dog. And whatever, something is stressing him the hell out. So I don't know what, it's very confusing energy. I'm gonna just say that, and I think I might leave it at that for today. So yeah, I think I just made things a little bit more murky. I don't think I answered any questions, but I do think I created some talking points though. So anyway, thanks for watching.